I want to go into our special feature today. And during the special feature every week, I like to, instead of answering a question, I like to share a philosophical point. Something which opened up something huge in my life. And so I want to share that with you in hopes that it will open up something for you as well. And today, what's been on my mind is fixing versus aligning. And especially in the context of finance and accounting, but man, apply this to any area of your life, right? I'm going to define fixing as addressing the pain points we're aware of. And I'm going to define aligning as preventing that kind of brokenness, the kind of brokenness that would require fixing. I would define aligning as preventing that brokenness by addressing the source of some kind of dysfunction or misalignment. Such prefixes today. This. Said differently, it's easy to fix a set of books for the auditor. Or it's easy to adjust some numbers quickly for some monthly board reports. But I guarantee that it's going to be a continual, perpetual, forever fixing. So it's considerably less useful, although expedient in the moment. Examples of aligning. If information comes in late, for example, go to the source of the information. Have a conversation. What's there for you such that we get the information after 15 days instead of after 15 minutes? Let's talk about what you need in order to get us the information faster. Addressing something at the source. And I always think of the headwaters of the information stream because I'm in accounting, so I think about information streams. But you know what, it's true in so many other areas of life as well. How many times have we just said something to make something work for the moment, but we haven't really gone and addressed a source of some kind of a misalignment? And so that's my thought on that. And what I encourage you to do is next time you find yourself fixing something, consider investing some time, stopping, and opening up a conversation with someone, a conversation for alignment. How can we get aligned? Can you email this to a hub doc? Oh, I didn't mention the hub doc in that question about my tech stack. Can you email this to a hub doc email address instead of printing it, mailing it, sending it, somebody scans it, and then eventually I get it? Can you just email it in? That would be a great example of aligning. And I think I'll go with one great example of aligning. As an entrepreneur, as a business leader, you definitely want alignment, not just fixes, when you're seeking a supplier or a service provider. If you're seeking a certain type of product and they send you the wrong one, sure, you could send it back, that's a fix. Or you could make do, that's a fix. If you're seeking a level of service and someone's providing a different level of service, you can say, please provide this level of service instead, that's a fix. But a conversation for alignment is, let's talk about our relationship as supplier-customer. Let's talk about our relationship as service provider and client. What are we all committed to here? And get clear on what that is, because it's not just an abstract conversation, because I can't stand those. It's a conversation that manifests in specific actions that are different from the ones before. If your priority is timely delivery and you don't care if something isn't exactly right, fine, say that. Create that kind of alignment and you'll always get your product on time, even if it has a nick in the side. Who cares? If it's on the opposite, it has to be, this financial report has to be perfect. And if it takes 15 days to come in instead of 5, fine. Great. Then you create that alignment and you say, you're going to have your reports perfect. Or if you want it all, if you don't want a trade-off, I want my reports perfect by the 5th of the month. Fine. You have a conversation for alignment. What's required? What are all the gajillion steps required in order to make that a reality. And for anybody on the call that's like, yeah, perfect reports in 5 days, yes, it's possible. It's possible. And if you don't know how and you want to know how, then send me a private message and we'll have a conversation about it. So you have a conversation for alignment. Let's create all the processes and systems and the technology and get the right people on board so you can have perfect reports in 5 days. That's a conversation for alignment.